don't watch the mini-map because someone always does. My bad. I'm trying to get better, guys. But if I watch the mini-map, then I miss stuff. I'm terrible. I fail, okay? Let's just all agree. I think we can all agree on one thing, and that's that I fail. All right, so we still haven't actually seen, like, anything die. We have a total of, like, 20 units dead this game. That's definitely not common. That is common in real war. Usually 17 minutes into a real war, not 30, not 20 people have died. But this is StarCraft, man. Oh, we're missing something over here because I'm terrible, like I said, but we are going to see a storm on top of these units. No one has died yet. I think he delayed that Nexus, and it is going to get out there. Is there enough feedback? Could one-shot the medevac? But, oh, he did it again! Oh, boy. This is a feedback frenzy. I wonder, does that only count as 1 kill? Actually, apparently that counts as 0 kills. As that High Templar, unless there's another one who did it. Not you. Okay, it doesn't only count as 1 kill, even though that was a full medevac of units. Well, you know what? You know what, whitera? Just throw pylons down anywhere. I mean, come on. You can throw them down wherever you want. He's got one down here. He's got one up here. He's even got the most hilariously placed cannons I think I've ever seen. Because he's whitera, so he's going to do exactly what he wants. And at this point, it is just a let's play Sim City, because they are just building up their city as much as they can. And I wish I could make more fitting Sim City jokes, but I actually don't know that much about Sim City. What you can have riots, I think. So we'll pretend that this is a riot on the blue player Sim City, and that this is aliens attacking the red Sim City. Aren't there aliens in Sim City? I haven't played that game since I was like 9. But regardless, we are finally going to see an epic battle. Yes, the only casualty so far is a missile charge, but we should see some storms on top of these units. Where are the storms? The ghosts are EMPing everywhere. They possibly have EMP'd all the High Templar. This Colossus doesn't even care the fact that he is shooting through a giant cliff, and whitera just got owned. I was going to say plastered, but I don't think that was quite the correct word there. So there's the storms. Oh, from the balcony, High Templar is going to eat up a lot of these units. They are just sitting up there drinking martinis. Oh, wait, now they're dead, but they went out. No, Pylo just went down. He didn't stand a chance. Oh, sweet Pylo, how we loved you so much. And these ghosts, they're like, it's getting too hot. And so they're going to run out of there. Oh, man, they're all in the red. They had one crazy time over at that Protoss base, but they definitely need to get out of there. And these High Templar are going to be storming. Not very effective there, as there wasn't even that many units left, but able to clean that up, I guess. But as far as the units lost go, definitely Terran player is in the best of shape right now. So, yeah, man, whitera definitely got decimated. If we look at the army size, actually identical. I don't know how that works out. Maybe, 81 probes to 65 SCVs, but there's 6 mules in there. And, yep, they're mining the hell out of this bottom right expansion. Very common there to land a command center there and summon all your mules there because it is safe. Oh, where's the storms? Where's the storms? 2 zealots attacking a missile turret, and even the Raven just throwing down that auto turret. So no crazy storms on this army quite yet. This medevac definitely low on HP, but other than that, everyone's looking good. These ghosts are fully healed back to full, and actually 2 attack 1 armor upgrades already for the Terran, while 2 attack 1 armor upgrades for the Protoss. Way for me to be behind. And I swear, these things remind me of those skip-its. Like when that scan goes down. You guys remember, is that what it was called? Was skip-it? Oh, we're going to see mad EMPs. That's just what we saw on top of all the High Templars. Just throwing some more in there just for fun. And, yeah, so why not? Be an Archon. And he's probably going to get EMP'd. And, wow, those ghosts are just tearing through that Archon. Goodbye. Here comes another battle. The ghosts are getting out of there. It's getting too hot. And they're actually blocking these zealots because they can't actually see. Should be an observer somewhere in there. Do you know you can EMP the observer to get it out of stealth? And a couple of zealots over here, possibly to run down here at this command center. There they go. He really wants this missile turret. Like, when all is said and done, he wants to kill that missile turret. And 3 of the zealots are going to run down here and kill this SCV. I don't think they'll be able to kill that command center. I think the chances of that are very slim. But this High Templar is ready for a storm. Apparently storming a turret there. Maybe Okay, that's definitely what that was. And so a lot of medevacs are chilling. Keep in mind, I think all these units are grouped in one hotkey group. So one storm on top of all these SCVs. But for now, I think he's just going to storm the ramp because that is all he can get. But got to be getting a flank over here. Could be seeing a lot of storms. He needs to storm these ghosts, I think. And the zealots are melting away before they're able to kill anything. But there are a lot of colossus over here, but they are getting flanked. A couple of Vikings finally showing up on the field. Was wondering when they were going to get here. And this army is going to decimate White Rod, and that guy is just saying, I don't even want to storm anymore. And oh, Pylo is back! Is that Pylo or is that his twin sister? I don't know. We're just gonna pretend that's Pylo because I really can't imagine a game without Pylo. I don't know about you guys, but I really never quite recovered from, I mean, just basically the murder, the cold-blooded murder of Pylo last game, or not even last game. It was like last 10 minutes ago. So, I haven't recovered from that. And Whitera apparently not wanting to fully mine from this expansion just yet. He is almost mined out at his high yield. His natural still gone. I do like how he has double upgrades going. Double the upgrades, double the fun. Your zealot just got owned by marauders. That really didn't flow. That is a lot of missile turrets on the way. So, he definitely wants to secure this. Okay, a little overkill. Definitely. So is Whitera, I hope Whitera gets a mothership or something. That would make my day. And gonna slice and dice a couple of units here. Doesn't have a single air unit to shoot these Vikings. So those Colossus are definitely gonna die. But there is a lot of zealots, man. Apparently this is how you beat Terran, is you just make a lot of zealots and then run them into the main. And so that's exactly what we're witnessing right now, as I think we saw a feedback or something go down. Oh, feedback all over the place. Feedback! That's not really a spell you can yell out in high anticipation and excitement. But there are still more zealots up here, but the Vikings actually pretty effective against the zealots as they are melting away right now. Don't think there's enough zealots to deal with all the Vikings. Indeed, there's not. This zealot just says, I want to kill this turret, as I feel like I'm playing TF2 and I want to kill turrets because turrets in TF2 are really good. Now that is a lot of barracks, and they look kind of like condos, how they're all lined up like that. So hopefully they have a swimming pool there for all those units. These medevacs are very low because of the feedback. Gotta remember, the feedback is kind of like a double whammy, as you get not only damage on the medevacs, but you also take all their energy. And this has got to be the most robo bays I've ever seen in one game. 4 robotics facility. I know someone's going to call me out on it, so I have to make sure I pronounce it correctly. So I don't think I've ever seen a high-level game with more than 3. So we are going to see a lot of Immortals and a lot of Colossus. I think we should mostly see Colossus, though, as Immortals just get owned with EMP. So that's never very a fun situation. I mean, they're still okay even when they don't have their shields, if you can keep them in the back. But I don't know. So far, bratok has been doing very, very well in EMPing them and sniping them with those ghosts. And it is good to see bratok getting a bunch of Vikings here because, I mean, that's a lot of Colossus. You need a lot of Vikings to deal with that, just straight up. My God, man, is this legal? This looks like a Frisbee just kind of laying right there, an unfinished missile turret. But, yeah, he definitely needs a lot of Vikings, and it looks like he's going to repair all these, which is very good. Great eye in response there, bratok. Oh, battle cruiser operational, although not quite yet. That was a little preemptive. I don't think there is an actual battle cruiser yet. Nope, not one on the field, so that was a preemptive voice acting. So now Whitera apparently wanting to kill these missile turrets when he really needs his Colossus over here attacking this army. Hopefully there are some EMPs got to go down on this army. There should be point defense drones going down somewhere. I can't quite see one on my screen though. And does Whitera have enough? I think that the Colossus are going to clean this up. There is nothing to kill the actual Vikings though. There goes that point defense drone. So Whitera did lose all of those units, but he was also able to kill this army, trying to reinforce this as fast as he can. Are we going to see feedback, or are we going to see storms? It is going to be storms on top of those units. Keep in mind, though, that in StarCraft 2, storms are not very effective against air units. Definitely not as effective as they were in StarCraft 1. Now, every expansion has officially been taken, as these probes are just bored waiting for this Nexus to finish. And with, look, he just macroed, this is an entire army that he just macroed up like in 2 seconds off of these buildings. So he is going to be making units like crazy. Battle cruiser operational. Okay, that's so bad. I can't even get that one close. But regardless, there are now 2 battle cruisers, but they can be feedbacked. They can be feedbacked. That's the only way I know how to say that. Feedback can be used on the battle cruisers. So what are you, High Templar, doing? Are you going to storm some SCVs? Yes, you are, but these SCVs are pissed. They have finally had enough of this whole getting size storm business, so they are just going to take it into their own, I'd say hands, but I think they only have drills. So they're taking it into their own drills. What is that Zealot doing? Definitely not a hero Zealot there. I'm trying to think of what is the hero that Arnold Schwarzenegger played. Conan? Was it Conan? Did Arnold Schwarzenegger play Conan? That was not a Conan Zealot, as if it was an Arnold Zealot, it would have killed all that, no problem. How many of these things we got going, man? So we have a battle cruiser coming from here, here, and here. So I feel like we're playing big game hunters, and I'm hoping that whitera is going to start getting some carriers. I don't know if he knows carriers exist. I don't know if he knows a mothership exists. But we'll see. We'll see if he starts taking towards that. That would make my day. Or Void Rays even. A lot of Void Rays would be fun to see. I don't know, though. I don't know. He's whitera, man. He doesn't even care about that stuff. He's just like Immortals, Zealots, Stalkers, and High Templar. That's what I'm going to go with right now. And are there still ghosts in here? There is one ghost remaining. Spoiler alert, all your friends died, so your odds don't look very good. So let's see. 3 attack, 3 armor, while the Protoss has 3 attack, 3 armor, and 1 shields. Soon to be 0 shields, am I right, as they get EMP'd. So the Observer's got to check out what's going on over here. We could see another epic battle. This is very Immortal heavy, although there's only 1 ghost in this army, I think. So storms are going down top of this army, and then the Zealots are just booking it through there, trying to stay warm under that blanket of storms. However, not the best idea. And so these units trying to hold the line by themselves, not going to work. Do you have enough energy for Storm? Yes, you do. Turn around and Storm. Turn around and Storm. Turn around and do the Storm. The new sensational dance that is sweeping the nation by storm. Shapow. Zing, and another miss. And whitera is actually doing fairly well, surprisingly well with these units, actually. Well, he is running some units over here to try and lock down this expansion.